So yeah, just talk me through the experience that you had with your letting agent.
So I moved into my flat in July 2011. When I went to look around, there were 11 other people looking around the same room at the same time, so the competition was immense, as it is always for rooms in London. I just found the advert off Gumtree, and when I went to actually move into the property, I was told that I had to sign a contract which included an inventory which dated back to 2007. The contract had been a rolling contract, and so it meant that the inventory hadn't been updated. The lettings agency didn't want to know anything about it, and I had to pay £890 for an inventory which was out of date, with missing items and a lot of damage to the property since 2007. And I had to pay a person who I'd never met to their private bank account with no authority that this was legal, safe, or I'd ever see my money again.
So that's a big commitment to make, isn't it? Especially when you haven't got anyone to turn to and you feel like nobody's accountable for the property that you're moving into. You feel like you can't go and, talk to the landlord or the letting agent. It's a difficult situation.
Absolutely. So I contacted the letting agency and I said, can you help me with this? I'm really not comfortable about signing to say that the inventory is, seeing as it's so out of date. And they said, no, there's nothing we can do. It's between you and the people who you're renting with, none of our business. Your deposit's safe in a deposit safety scheme, but that doesn't actually affect the inventory because being a rolling contract, it just goes between the groups of people living in the house. They said I could contact a private inventory specialist, and the private inventory specialists would charge me £250, but they said that had no recourse to the letting agency. They had no contact with that, and it would basically depend on me suing my housemates were I to want to reclaim any money for the inventory, which obviously wasn't a tangible situation. They just told me if I had a problem, don't move in, and there are plenty of other people who will pay the money, which seems really unfair to me.